We are under green flag conditions at Atomic Speedway. Three-car battle for the lead into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide momentarily, nearly 4 wide with Donnie Schatz on the bottom. Carson Macedo grabs the lead, but it is all for naught. Brock Zierfoss facing the wrong direction in turn 2. Yellow flag displayed. Carson Macedo and Sheldon Hodenshield bring us to green at Atomic. Donnie Schatz to the inside of the speedway. Gravel looking for the lead. 4 cars racing for the top spot. Macedo leads into turn 3. Carson Macedo and Sheldon Hodenshield up top. David Gravel in the middle. Donnie Schatz on the bottom. Macedo will lead the opening lap. Schatz to the very inside lane. Pulls even with David Gravel. Sheldon Hodenshield thought about making it 3 wide per second as they exited the second corner. Gravel and Macedo run the high side. Now Sheldon dips down low. Donnie Schatz by David Gravel. Schatz second as they cross the line on lap 2. Schatz to the bottom again in 1 and 2. A slight bobble on the cushion for Macedo. Donnie Schatz all over the race leader. Now Macedo drops down low in 3 and 4. Macedo to the bottom. Donnie Schatz goes to the high side exiting the corner. Now Schatz back to the bottom in 1 and 2. Schatz and Macedo side by side, caution flag waving, cars sitting sideways at the top of turn 2. It's Brandon Wimmer in the A79. Carson Macedo waits and now brings us back to green flag conditions. Schatz right back to the bottom in turn 1, looking for the lead. Macedo has the momentum. Schatz right on his back bumper as they work into corner 3. Sheldon Hodenshield to the top of the speedway, a slight bobble there. Schatz looking for the lead, can't take it, but he is right there alongside the 41 of Macedo. Donnie Schatz and Carson Macedo still wheel to wheel for the top spot at the end of the back straightaway. Fantastic stuff between 2 of the sport's best now. Schatz to the inside out of turn 4. Macedo still leads it by 51 thousandths of a second, but Schatz staying right with him. Sheldon Hodenshield still part of that battle as well, working the top of the speedway out of corner number 4. Macedo, Schatz, Hodenshield, 1, 2, and 3. Caution leaves once again. Carson Macedo back on the throttle. David Gravel looks to the inside of Donnie Schatz, trying to get the second spot. He'll make the move down low in 1 and 2. Schatz comes back at him on the outside. Sheldon Hodenshield right there as well. 3 cars battling for second, allowing Carson Macedo to slip away just a bit. Schatz the only driver in the top 5 down low on the speedway in turns 3 and 4. Donnie Schatz continuing to hold the low line, now challenged for third by the 17 of Sheldon Hodenshield. 2 laps from halfway, and Donnie Schatz now challenging David Gravel for second as they roll out of corner 4. Donnie Schatz will have second as they cross the line, may not be done there. Macedo to the bottom, drifts high, opens up the inside lane for Donnie Schatz. Schatz a challenge for the lead into corner number 3. Donnie Schatz on the bottom, Carson Macedo on the top, out of turn 4, they race across the line, and at the line, Donnie Schatz leads it by 23 thousandths of a second. Carson Macedo coming right back at the 10-time series champion. Schatz trapped behind a slower car at the bottom, but Nate Meeser moves up the racetrack. Schatz maintains the lead as they cross the line. 19 laps down, 35 the scheduled distance here. Donnie Schatz and Carson Macedo waging war at the Atomic Speedway. Macedo back to the cushion out of turn 4. Carson Macedo back in front on lap number 20. Macedo tries the middle in 3 and 4, can't find the grip there, and Donnie Schatz back to the lead on lap number 21. Macedo back to the high side out of turn 2. Donnie Schatz leading for the second time in this race. Macedo to the cushion out of turn 4. Momentum is built, but not enough to take the lead. Now slower traffic right in front of Schatz, trying to make his way to the inside of Nathan Skaggs. Macedo capitalizes and goes around him to reclaim the lead again. Carson Macedo out of turn 4, crossing the start-finish line on lap number 24 with the race lead. Donnie Schatz looking to lead for a third time with 5 laps to go at Atomic Speedway. David Gravel around the outside of Schatz. David Gravel out of a cannon to second. Can he track down Carson Macedo? 4 laps to go. Carson Macedo through the traffic down the back straightaway. White flag will be displayed as they cross the start-finish line. It's now or never for David Gravel. Macedo strong on the top in 1 and 2. Gravel may not have a shot at him. They race into 3 and 4 for the final time. For the first time since Florida, Carson Macedo wins with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. David Gravel second, Donnie Schatz third, Sheldon Hodenshow fourth, and Giovanni Scelzi in fifth. And he'll take that VP Fuels checkered flag up top to celebrate the second win of the season. Carson Macedo in victory lane at Atomic Speedway.
So many stages of the race, I didn't really know where to be. I felt like, Donnie was making such good speed down on the bottom, but a couple of times that I moved down, I felt like, I was in no man's land down there, and, just kind of thought that, sticking to the top and whatever that gave me was kind of going to be my result. And I feel like the top, lucky for me, cleaned off really nice there, probably about, 15, 12 to go, and I could just feel myself grip back up, and a lot of them lappers started running down in that dirty stuff and helped me out a lot. So my guys did an incredible job all night, a hell of a job to sweep the night. Quick time, won the heat, won the dash, and to get the win in the feature was pretty special. We've been on a little bit of a dry spell there in the wind column, but it feels good to get one tonight. And I know we've been really close. We've been in contention, just haven't been able to close it out, but happy with the job that we could do tonight. So hats off to Philip Dietz, Chillicothe, Nate Repitz. They delivered, and we owe it to these great sponsors and partners of ours that do such a good job for us and enable us to get up and down the road every week. Yeah, I think Philip just did a great job with my car. I feel like in the past year I've really struggled with the car, driving around itself from the center off, and I feel like no matter what I do here in the past, I would end up, just with my right rear hanging off the corners. And I think with all the banking, it tends to drive you down that way anyway. But thanks again to Dennis Albaugh, Sean and Felicity Dyson with Complete Parts and Equipment, Tom and Tommy Tarleton and Son, Royal Jones, Mesilla Valley Transportation, John and Wendy Sage Family, Durst Incorporated, Maxim Chassis, Kistler Engines, Factory Cane Shocks, Liquid Trucking, High Performance Lubricants, Tiger Towing, Myers Constructors. It's a big list of great people, and we couldn't do it without any of them. So thankful for this win. Hopefully we can keep carrying this momentum. It was fun tonight. I feel like the racetrack was fairly good. Of course, I led a lot of the race, so I would think that, but Donnie was able to make time on the bottom, and I feel like I could hustle the top really hard and make time up there. So hats off to my team. Happy to get a win. And I wanted Jeff, our guy that sells our t-shirts, his nephew just passed away, Leo, and hearts felt to their family. It's you never want to see that, but happy for this JGR team. I'm sure Jax is watching at home, Bobby and everybody. Brooke and Jace with Philip's wife and baby. They're doing a great job owning this proper first-class race team. We're proud of it.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.